Across your world for information, breaking the myths, will only find something that happened and that is happening. And yes, the facts, what may happen. Stay tuned for all these and more. Across your world for
How are you? The topic for the day is The Forerunner by Khalil Gibran, his parables and poems. Thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel and watching my videos regularly. For those who haven't, my request is please do check out my videos, and if you like them, subscribe and share it with your contacts. Right, let's get into the topic. The Forerunners by Khalil Gibran, his parables and poems. An enlightened soul like Khalil Gibran could call everybody a forerunner, and calling the self to be the foundation is truth. A child can talk about the sunrise and the shadows. Here Gibran talks to my own forerunner, for the long shadow stretching before me at sunrise shall gather under my feet at the noon hour. Yet another sunrise shall lay another shadow before me, and that also shall be gathered at another noon. True it is that always we have been our own forerunners, and we always shall be. True it is that we are the field, we are the plowmen, we are the gatherers, and we are gathered. The poetic mind can talk about timeless dreams. An enlightened soul can talk about the silence. The parables of you are a sun in his right hand and I am earth in his left hand is something scientists can never think upon. The sun and the earth are but the beginning of a greater sun and a greater earth, and always shall we be the beginning. You are your own forerunner. You, the stranger passing by the gate of my garden, and I too am my own forerunner, though I sit in the shadows of my trees and seem motionless. Often we compare in our life with others and lose our uniqueness, forget that we are a masterpiece. Only a genius like Khalil Gibran can remind us of these things. In the poem Love, he brings out the thing that we are all creators of this earth, Mother Earth, universe. He says, they say the jackal and mole drink from the same stream where the lion comes to drink. And they say the eagle and the vulture dig the beaks into the same carcass and are at peace with one another in the presence of the dead thing. Think over the differences we lay among ourselves. Love, whose lordly hand had riddled my desires and raised my hunger and my thirst to dignity and pride, let not the strong in me and the constant eat the bread or drink the wine. They tempt my weaker self. Let me rather starve, and let my heart parch with thirst, and let me die and perish ere I stretch my hand to a cup you did not fill, or a bowl you did not bless. Brings out that the strength and the weakness in our own self that we see is an illusion. It connects the desires, dignity and pride, and the hunger, bread and wine, the starvation and thirst and death, and he says finally, to a cup you did not fill or a bowl you did not bless. First to the supreme power here. Not somebody like the way he brings out the characterization of the saint in his poem, The Saint. One visits a saint and says, O saint, I would be comforted, my sins are heavy upon me. And the saint replied, my sins too are heavy upon me. And the brigand said, but I am a thief and a plunderer. And the saint replied, I too am a thief and a plunderer. And the brigand said, but I am a murderer and the blood of my men cries in my ear. And the saint replied, I too am a murderer, and in my eyes cries the blood of many men. The brigand said, I have committed countless crimes. The saint repeated the same thing, stared at the saint, and started going down the hill, skipping down the hill, and turned to the saint and said, Wherefore did you accuse yourself of uncommitted crimes? See you not that this man went away no longer believing in you? The reply from the saint, this was so touching. The saint answered, It is true, he no longer believes in me, but he went away much comforted. Greatest of the joy is to make someone happy in your life. And that's what the saint did. At that moment, we heard the brigand singing the distance, and the echo of his song filled the valley with gladness. Spread the gladness, spread the love. And the other parable, other seas, in which a fish said to another fish, above the sea of ours there is another sea with creatures swimming in it, and they live there even as we live here. The fish replied, Pure fancy, when you know that everything that leaves our sea by even an inch and stays out of it dies, what proof have you of other lives in other seas? This is how we are talking about the heaven and the hell, even after death, after life, all these beliefs, has been brought through this parable. He brings the values out of a story. Once a man unearthed in his field a marble statue of great beauty. Then he gives it to a statue collector and offers for sale, takes the money and parts. And this man thinks, how can anyone give all this for a dead carved stone buried and undreamed in the earth for thousands of years? And the collector thinks, what life, the dream of what a soul, and someone is giving all these for money, dead and dreamless. So every one of us value different things, and what is valuable for you may not be for others. For some it is money, for some others it is the priceless tradition. You had a good time listening to the parables and poems of the Forerunner by Khalil Gibran. Hope to see you with another set of similar videos in the future. If you have any kind of opinion, please record it in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to read them and respond to them. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Be the Forerunner.